raise your hand if you think getting a BBL is harder than doing 41,000 reps to get the physique that shit. Raise your hand. No one's got the hand raised up. Maybe one person. Put your hand down. What we doing? There's only gonna be one smart ass in the room. What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shreve. I have BB promos to tell like it is. If you're new to the channel, when I got the Rodman throwback jersey on, shit's about to get real. I had a question for you. A serious question. What's harder? Going through the process, day in, day out, of trying to lose fat, sustain muscle, or just getting liposuction and getting the fat cut off? What's harder? I'm gonna say dieting's harder, okay? So guys, obviously this video is my reaction response to Solomon's video, Mike Israetel's cosmetic surgery disaster featuring Lyle McDonald. We're gonna dive into it. I'm gonna give you my opinion as well too.
So the mad lad actually did it.
Yeah.
I remember he was going,
I have like big love handles that store a lot of water from back when I got fat on purpose to try to like do the spirit bulk. And so I'm probably going to get them shits cut off.
he did it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess the comment was of course immediately deleted, but
So that's one thing I got a problem with. You know, I don't delete comments. I don't. But when you delete comments, you're saying one thing. You're saying that they're saying some truth and I can't have people hearing this. That's what you're saying. That is what you're saying.
And what I said was to the effect of, Mike's dedication is truly amazing. He will do anything to be successful at bodybuilding, except for learning to train, learning to diet, learning how to get a tan, and listening to a qualified prep coach.
There's nothing wrong with what Lyle said at all. That is 100% true. Because through Dr. Mike's prep, and I have the receipts, I even wrote it in Solomon's comments, I was trying to give Dr. Mike advice and it was met with anger, thinking that I was trying to solicit my services. When the same advice that I gave Eric Janicki was taken as, thank you very much, help me out. Eric actually reached out more and it was free advice. I didn't say, hey man, I wanna pay me. And if I wanna say that, I'd be like, yo, this is the best creatine in Canada. And here's why you wanna take it every single day. Strength, muscle, performance. Blue Star Nutraceutical's creatine monohydrate uses the most studied form of creatine on the planet. And because this one is NSF certified for sport, you can rest easy knowing it's been lab tested and certified free of the 290 substances banned by major athletic organizations. It's clean, it's simple, and it works. The results? More lean muscle, more strength, better performance. And if you're looking for numbers, studies show creatine can help support up to 6 pounds of lean muscle gain and strength increase up to 161%. Safe, effective, backed by real science. And like all Blue Star Nutraceuticals products, it comes with a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. Sound fair? Click the link below and try Blue Star Nutraceuticals creatine monohydrate and feel the difference for yourself. Tap the link now. Paying as a coach is like, as a friend, as a buddy, I'm gonna give you some advice. Because obviously at this moment, you're not really getting it and maybe you need to hear from someone who's been successful at it. Wasn't met with the greatest acceptance. Let's just say that. Now, before we even move on, we're not condoning, I'm not, and I know they are not, but I'm not condoning cosmetic surgery whatsoever. I am not at all. You go get cosmetic surgery, 100%. You believe that women get the boobies and the booties done, you get the lip filler, the cheek filler, the Botox, all this, whatever. I'm not condoning that whatsoever. But I will not at all, whatsoever, even agree in the slightest that cosmetic surgery is harder than creating positive, optimal nutritional habits in order for you to actually lose fat and keep the fat off, as well as putting on muscle and building a booty. Like literally. You know why I say that? Because I literally have a client who's went through that. I gotta show you this right now. I started coaching Carolyn, guys, since 2021. Here are her glutes, right? Her first time competing. This is 2021. 2021. Carolyn does not have glute genetics. She doesn't have high, glute medius, max. What she has is a really good looking physique, right? She has a good base. Now, let's fast forward to, can you see the difference in her physique, everything? We're just talking glutes, right? Because the equivalent of Dr. Mike saying liposuction is harder than dieting is the same as a woman saying, or a man saying, getting a BBL is harder than putting in, day out of squatting, deadlifting, RDLs, whatever. We even calculate it, right? There's 10,000 reps a year, 2021 to 2025. That's approximately around 40,000 reps on leg day to get the glutes that she has right now. Is getting a BBL harder than 40,000 reps to get the physique that she has now? No! Raise your hand if you think getting a BBL is harder than doing 41,000 reps to get the physique that she... Raise your hand. No one's got the hand raised up. Maybe one person. Put your hand down. What are we doing? There's only gonna be one smart ass in the room. Dr. Mike said that he got water. He gained a bunch of water on his sides because he did a spirit bulk. And he then predetermined that he would get them shits cut off. When I look at his physique, can somebody tell me, this is from last prep, where all of that water is? Can someone tell me in this physique where it's justified that he needs cosmetic surgery done? Can anybody tell me where the fat is? Can someone tell me where he needs to get surgery? Let's go back to even this picture. Where does he need to get, where is all of this water at? What he needed was exactly what Solomon said. He needs to talk to a qualified coach, diet harder, diet longer, learn how to pose. Guys, I have receipts during that prep. I talked to Dr. Mike. I text him, Doc, Mike, how's things going? Blah, 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 blah. Look, man, like, what are you doing for cardio? I'm doing steps. I'm like, steps isn't gonna do it. You need to do actual cardio. Steps is really good for overall health and just increasing your activity level. But when you're dieting for a show and you're trying to get stage ready, this is an extreme sport, steps is not going to qualify. Here's why. Because your steps can be done at a regular heartbeat. If your heart rate does not increase to a zone 2 fat burning heart rate, you're not gonna burn as much calories. Yes, for sure, doing steps is gonna overall increase your gonna overall increase your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, but it's not gonna be enough that's going to make you lose a significant amount of weight so you're bone dry, peeled, shredded to the glutes on stage, thick skin peeled, period. We're talking about bodybuilding.
Worrying about those things when you cannot get the fundamentals correct. When I was cycling, you would see people spend $10,000 on a bike frame to shave ounces off of it when they were carrying 20 extra pounds of body fat. Anything to avoid actually doing the work.
And I recommend you guys go to Solomon's channel, watch the video, but like that's the point. Right, guys? My job as a coach is to inspire, motivate, educate, and direct. That's my job. But I don't have to go that route. I don't. There's no prerequisite that says I gotta be honest. I can sell you bullshit. I can tell you the most elaborate, most ridiculous things in the world, and some of you guys will believe it. And why? Because I look better than you. Simple that. I have accolades. I've done it all. I'm an IFBB pro. I'm a coach. But I refuse. I absolutely refuse to go that route. Because for me, my job is to help you make fitness fit your life, not your life fit fitness. And then all of a sudden we have Dr. Mike getting liposuction. And what does that say? What does that say to the person who's been working their ass off for so long, who's probably a massive science evidence-based fan, who watches a channel and is like, I'm doing everything to the T. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to follow this, I'm trying to follow reps and reserve and RIR, I'm doing the diet stuff, I'm following this, I'm doing all these things, and I can't get it. And all of a sudden you click on Instagram one day and you're like, huh? Dr. Mike got liposuction. If he can't diet and he's got to resort to that, I'm doomed. Maybe some of you guys might not go to that extreme, but there's gonna be someone there. So we have a science-based, evidence-based coach who has his PhD, who only decided bodybuilding because he wanted to show that his methods are better than everybody else's.
The only reason I compete is to illustrate to people that marginally more than they would otherwise believe the methods that we espouse at Renaissance Periodization are effective.
Couldn't get in shape for a show and has now got liposuction, cosmetic surgery to bring his waist in. So would you say that his methods work? You guys don't mind if I call out Alex Eubank, but you guys will get butthurt when I call out Dr. Mike. And I'm saying the same shit, being straight up honest. I'm saying it loud and clear. Do you think that his methods work if he has to get cosmetic surgery to bring his waist in? You know what I did to make her waist look smaller than this? We built her back up more. We widened her back. She's obviously a competitor, right? And she's done nothing but win first and second. She's been competing, being in her late 40s to early 50s right now. We made her shoulders bigger, her lats bigger, her quads bigger, her glutes bigger, her hamstrings bigger. That's how we made her waist look smaller. We didn't say, hey man, might as well go get some liposuction. Call it a day. Because that's way harder than the 40, we're not even, those are 40,000 reps of just leg day. Just leg day. That's coping and using an audience to get behind any word you say because people just don't want to speak up and be honest. There's so many shortcuts that I could take that I don't. Why? Because I want you to understand how to do this for you and to be able to do it forever. I even tell this to my clients. I will take your money all day long forever. You want to keep me your money? You go right ahead. It's a little joke I do, right? But I don't want to coach you forever. My goal is not to coach you forever. My goal is to get you to a place where you know how to do this on your own. So that at the end of this journey or at the end of this milestone, that you're no longer on YouTube looking for the way, you're watching for just entertainment. That's literally what I tell everybody that comes in to coaching with me. I'm not gonna say that this is the way, the truth, and the life. I don't have a method of training. You know what my method of training is? Hypertrophy. Hypertrophy and consistency. Customize for your everyday life so you can make fitness fit your life and not your life fit fitness. Dr. Mike, man, I really hope that you figure it out because look, I am not hoping that Dr. Mike fails. Just like I was when I messaged him in private and I was rooting for him to do good. You guys remember I was rooting for him to do good. But now that he got the surgery, there's no excuse now. Because again, I don't look and see the physique that requires him to get liposuction. What I see is a physique that needs to diet harder, diet longer, listen to a qualified coach, get a posing coach, understand how to get a tan. If you're the smartest coach in the world, don't you think about these things beforehand? Just saying. Anyway, look, if you're stuck and you don't want to get liposuction, or maybe you don't have the money to get liposuction, or maybe you do have the money to get liposuction, I'm gonna say save your money. Hit the link in the description below, johnnishfitness.com. Get on a 50-minute video call with me. Yes, it's me. Me and you will be on the phone together. Video call. We'll go over your goals and see what we can achieve together. And then guys, head on over to johnnishfitness.com for one-time plans, training splits, 1-hour video consultations with myself, merch, the works. And guys, also use my code Johnny for 10% off BlueStarNutraceuticals.com. Anyway, guys, until next time, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.